As local communities across the nation prepare for a second wave of mass demonstrations this weekend, known as No King's Day 2, organizers are expecting millions to take to the streets. In the meantime, questions are growing about the movement's true motivations and funding. Mr. Secretary, in an exclusive interview with Spotlight on Maryland, U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy warned that this weekend's protests could turn volatile if radical elements like Antifa get involved. This weekend, there will be the No Kings protests that will be sparking up here locally in Maryland, as well as the rest of the country. Are you concerned that groups like Antifa may be embedding themselves into some of these protests? And if so, are you worried about the political temperature rising because of these groups?
So I'm all about free speech. I'm all about protests. It's the great American way. I am concerned about who is funding this, who's paying for it, who's organizing it. I am concerned about Antifa infiltrating and participating in the protests. And when you talk about the temperature, again, this I believe would have been Charlie Kirk's 32nd birthday. And again, he was shot because in America, we don't do that. In a democracy, you debate, you argue, but you don't pick up sticks and rocks and guns and kill each other. We're seeing more political violence on the rise.
A reference Duffy made about Kirk's murder at Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah weeks ago, with the FBI saying a bullet casing found at the site was inscribed with the words, "Hey fascists, catch." Antifa, first appearing as an anti-fascist movement in 1930s Germany, now operates as a decentralized, anti-capitalist, anti-authoritarian, and anti-state network with no clear leadership, according to the Center for Strategic and International Studies website. Frequently, Antifa from Rome, seen days after protests.
Antifa is not like the ACLU, doesn't have a big national headquarters or something.
Scott Walter, president of the nonprofit watchdog group, the Capital Research Center, says his organization has been following special interest funding, including for radicalized and extremist groups, for decades.
The way the radical left works is anything that brings people into the streets, they jump on the bandwagon.
The official website for No Kings insists the movement is committed to nonviolence. But in June,
No Kings! No Kings!
Demonstrations over President Trump's deportation policies exploded into riots in downtown Los Angeles, causing damage, arrests, and days of civil unrest. While protests were active before the last No Kings Day in LA, police said in a press release that 38 people were arrested for a variety of charges. Soon after, in September, President Trump declared Antifa a domestic terror group.
Radicals associated with the domestic terror group Antifa that you've heard a lot about lately, and I've heard a lot about them for 10 years. And other far-left extremists have been carrying out a campaign of violence against ICE agents and other officials charged with enforcing federal law.
Open Society Foundation, a grant-making organization funded by billionaire George Soros that some have claimed has funded Antifa and violent protests, told our team that these allegations are wrong, saying in part, "We do not pay people to protest or directly train or coordinate protesters," adding all Open Society grantees are required to comply with the law. Now, all eyes are on this weekend, and Secretary Duffy fears the temperature in America's streets may be boiling over, including in Maryland.
Donald Trump won all 7 of the toss-up states. He got a majority of the popular vote. This is democracy in action. And if you don't like it, come back in the next election and try to win. But stop with the heightened language, because people are taking that to heart, and they're picking up guns and they're doing really nasty, destructive things. And so I think that's going to play out this weekend with the No Kings protest. Again, we don't have a king. We had an election, and Donald Trump crushed the election. He won. So enough with your mischaracterization of who we are as a country and how Donald Trump actually came to power.
Our team will follow protests closely this weekend throughout Maryland and nationally. I'm Gary Collins with Spotlight on Maryland.
Spotlight on Maryland reached out to organizers of the No Kings protest for comment. So far, they have not heard back.